Alright guys, so here we go. We're going to be taking off right now. We decided to, well, good morning first of all, but everyone's here. Tyler, Trent, Tony, Kiwi, and of course I'm Tony. I'm just a guy. We're going to be, actually in the Jeep. We decided to take a little drive today. It's nothing too, long, but we're gonna head out to one of the, well, two reasons we're going this place. One is it's part of old Route 66, which is something that's always really neat to see, even though we're going to be seeing just a very small section of that. It's still cool. The other thing we're gonna see is Roy's Cafe, Roy's Motel and Cafe, and we're not actually going to be expecting to go on this tour inside and everything, but that is one of the filming locations, as probably most of you already know. It's all over YouTube, but of the old original movie called The Hitcher. And since it's local to us, we're in Southern California, we figured we'd head out there and take a look. So anyway, it's we'll see how it goes. Today is Saturday, and it's in the upper 60s here, so a little chilly to have the roof off, but we did it anyway because they're expecting it to be in the 80s, towards that location. So we'll see how it goes. So I'm holding the phone right now, so I may hand it over to Sherry, and then she could record, but I'm gonna stop it right now, and then we'll continue. Let's get on the road here. Up that hill right straight ahead. It's a pretty steep one. I remember years ago we came with our motorhome from the opposite direction down that, and our motorhome's a bus, so it can be a little nerve-wracking. So I had to put it in low gear and go slow. I don't even know if anyone can hear me with all the wind here. We have the top off on the Jeep, but we're gonna head up this hill and find some fast food place to grab a bite. None of us ate breakfast today, so we're gonna do that, and then we'll head off to Roy's Motel and Cafe. So we're turning here on, well, it says Adobe Road, but this goes to Amboy, which is the town. I guess that's the town that Roy's is in, so we're gonna go that way. We've got about 2 miles to Amboy Road, and the navigation is telling us, so turn right. And, never been up this way before, so it's kind of interesting. We had stopped for a quick bite to eat, went through the drive-thru at Panda Express in, I don't know if it's Yucca Valley, I guess. And horrible service, just so everyone knows, horrible service. They can't tell between their you-know-what and a hole in the ground, so I don't recommend anybody giving them any business. Food was horrible, too. Old rice. So, terrible. Don't ever go back there. So that's that. You know, ironically, about a year ago, we were out the same way, and we tried Del Taco, which that was bad too. The service was good there, but the food was like old and stale. I don't know what it is, so maybe it's just our luck. Maybe there's other good places around, but we couldn't find them. Alright, so we have a mile to go, and then we're gonna get into some more desolate area. It looks like it's like just a 2-lane highway, so we'll stay on there for a little while. So it's now 81 degrees. Red Dog, thanks for that super chat. Alright, I'll sign back in when we're on down that road a little bit. Alright, we're on Amboy Road. Let's see, what do we have? It looks like 2,700 people watching right now. Just kidding, we're not live streaming. Sherry's giving me dirty looks for making that joke. I'm gonna have to leave her in Amboy at Roy's for a few days. So we have a company, in case you know, some of you may know what, but Chiwi's, it's called Chiwi's Cookies and Cake Pops. And Sherry started that years and years ago. Really getting very big, which is awesome, and pretty exciting. This morning, she got contacted by the Amazon company, their airline division. So they have a fleet of jets, I guess, to ship their packages around the world, and so they want to become a customer. So they are going to become a customer, they said. So they've already put in orders and stuff, so that's pretty awesome. Wow, on the left here, this little house with all these old cars. That is neat. Boy, I'm tempted to drive in there. Somewhere out here is also that, I guess it's a crater or a Amboy crater maybe, or something. You can hike out there and walk on the rim of it, and it's supposed to be pretty neat. We're not going to be doing that today, but we'll have to come back and check it out when we're prepared with the right shoes and bottles of water and some first aid kit and all that, you know, just in case. So 82 degrees. got the top off the Jeep, and then we have like a mesh shade cover we attached to give us, you know, some shade from the sun, direct sunlight, and it works great. And we actually have it printed with the company name on. It's kind of cool. But I'll show you guys. I'll video that when we stop at maybe once we get to Roy's. I'm not sure how much longer it is to get there, but Roy is expecting us. We'll see. I guess people live out here in the middle of nowhere. You see all these houses, mobile homes and stuff. Well, little hills, humps in the road here. So it's saying 32 miles. I know this is supposed to veer off to the left someplace up here. I don't know when, but eventually it will. And then, you know, because it's just a valley right up to the base of these mountains here on the left, to the left of me, you'd think that we'd be able to see, you know, the town, Amboy and Roy's and all that from here. Maybe we're not looking hard enough, or we have to go over the, maybe we have to go over these hills, I don't know. You would think it would stand out. Sherry saw on their website, it says Roy's Motel and Cafe, and like I said, we've never been here before, and we're, you know, excited to come check it out. So many other great folks on YouTube have gone. Many people have gone. So this is not intended to be something brand new, clearly, but just as a family, we haven't, you know, seen it. But it says Roy's Motel and Cafe. I don't know if you could sleep there. I don't know if you could eat there. So Sherry went and looked on the website and about eating, and we thought, well, let's go eat lunch there. Well, they don't appear to have a restaurant there. It looks like a store you can go buy, you know, sodas and water and everything, snacks. But on the website, it showed they have a pretty neat model. Expensive, but a pretty neat model. It's probably a made out of some sort of resin. But it's a model of Roy's Cafe. Little gas pumps. I think there's even a car in there, and it looks really cool. To be honest, if I see it, I'm tempted. So we'll see. we'll have to check it out and see what that looks like. As a family, we try to, you know, this is not any kind of like a travel vlog or anything, but you know, there's others that do that, and that's fantastic. That's all they do. There's just a little, you know, sometimes we take little trips, have adventures. We take the motorhome out. Today the Jeep, sometimes one of the cars, whatever. And just go for a drive, just for the day, afternoon, whatever, and try to look for places, neat little roads we haven't been on, you know. And like I said, for us, this is a new road, so I don't know, maybe up here it says 29 miles. I don't know, maybe it's deceiving, but that looks like it's less than 29 miles. Maybe it's somewhere between these hills, I don't know, we'll find out here. Degrees, sheesh. It was actually 60 degrees when we left our house, so kind of jacket weather, and now all of a sudden, you know, I peeled my jacket off. Should peel my shirt off. I wouldn't do that to you guys, but you know, you get the point. I'm not here to lose viewers, we're here to try to, you know, make it an entertaining, wholesome video. By the way, this isn't intended to be like some show. I see a lot of, God bless them, I see a lot of folks really good at, you know, what they create. It's almost like they call them what, episodes and stuff. I don't know that we'd ever evolve into anything like that. This is more of a, I kind of look at it and laugh and say it's more of a like the Truman Show, a little thing of whatever you're doing, you know, if there's something we think is interesting, do a little video, and it's kind of like a little video diary of our life, of our family, and so at least we could look back, our kids and everything look back, but why not put it up here? And some things we don't, but why not? Yeah, it looks like we're going to go past these hills, so 27 miles to go. Awesome. Look at that. We came down the other side of the pass there, and there's the view. The camera doesn't do it justice. I mean, this looks out 100 miles. It's amazing. And they filmed, from what I've learned, is they filmed the original, The Hitcher, in a lot of places, including Death Valley, but you know, out here as well. So it's kind of cool if you guys have seen or like that movie, which, like I do, I love that movie.
Oh, they have the old one and the new one.
They have the old one and the new one. The old one, Rutger Hauer, that's the original, the one I like, with the kid, the one that he's in. He actually plays in E.T. also. He's one of the kids in E.T. What's his name? Howell? Is it Thomas Howell? Or I could be off on that, but
Is that one of the friends?
yeah, one of the friends. Yep. They're eating pizza, I think.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, I was thinking we could see the crater from here, but
I don't see anything.
I don't know what one it is. I don't know if it's that looks like a little mound, but it's big, or on the left, I'm not sure. We will see.
Wow, there's nothing there, huh?
No. Last, I think it's a 1 mile leg to Roy's. Roy's is straight ahead. I don't think if the camera's getting that, but and then we noticed whoops, our railroad tracks there. The painted Route 66 is painted on the highway in certain spots. I think there's one right in front of Roy's. We'll check it out.
Yeah.
Hopefully there's no traffic. I want to get a picture in front of that. There's the famous Roy's.
I love that sign back there on the street. Oh, is there another one? I don't see anything here.
Yeah,
Is it?
Let's see.
Oh, this is the gas station. There's some music.
Oh, yeah, both sides there.
Wait, this is the gas station.
Oh, that's neat.
We've arrived.
Oh, look at that. Oh, they have a Jeep there too.
Let's just take a little drive around this.
Yeah.
Okay?
Oh, there's old cars there, guys. Oh. Oh, it's a roadside attraction. Look, they have a sign.
So these are the little, when the motel was operating, this is where people would rent these out and stay. The old Route 66, and people would, oh, look behind there, see the motel? And this back in the day was booked solid. This is one of the a main place to stay. You come spend the night. There were no big interstate highways, and it's kind of like the movie Cars. You know, they put these big interstates in, and then everyone bypasses this, and eventually it just kind of dies. So it's really sad that happens, but.
Oh, look at the gas, honey. $7.69.
Ooh, $7.69 a gallon. Yeah, I think that's
Ice cream, drink, snack, tea, honey. Check out inside. I bet they have barbecue. Look. Look at that horse.
stuff here.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So we're gonna go check out this place. I'll start videoing again when we get out here. All right, guys. So we made it. There was a little delay there as we went inside the store, and I bought some souvenirs. One real neat one for myself, and some for the boys. There's Tyler. He's good taking pictures. All the boys are actually. Here we are. Roy's. I'm talking to the manager in there, and he said that they get busy, like seasonal. I guess every year they have a big annual motorcycle event that passes thousands of motorcycles on the way to Las Vegas. So they get business that way. He said a lot of folks from Germany actually come by here, from Germany. And he's impressed with how many, so that's awesome. But they need support, you know. They need a lot of support. Unfortunately, a lot of the younger generations aren't aware of the history behind this, or even Route 66. And it's important for them to know that. I think if more people knew about it, they would definitely want to come out here and be a part of history. Take a look at this, touch history. All right, before the interstates were on all the freeways and stuff, you had this. This was the way to get around. This was the means to travel from A to B. All right, so it's a good way to honor it. Come in here, buy a soda, buy a souvenir or something, support Roy's, and they're trying to keep this alive, this Americana, this American history for us. And we should try to do that. All right, so here's all the little cabins and stuff here. We'll see if we can go in one of these, take a look. It's all gravel out here. I met some guys over there. They're camped across the street there. See, way across, they have all those motorhomes. There's a small team of them, and they're camped out here for a while doing refurbishments on a lot of this stuff. So that's really awesome. So if you look around, I mean, this old place, it's imagine the history. There's a bathroom, and it needs a lot of work. All the windows broken out and everything. But imagine the history. Families and people used to travel through here, and they would stop along the highway. They would stop at these places to sleep. All right, so you see that Juan Pollo, they told me the owner of that Juan Pollo owns this place now. So it's good to hear if they're planning on putting some money into this. That's the old original motel back there. These walls could talk, let me tell you. It's pretty spectacular. To me it is. And yeah, I'm an old guy. I'm middle-aged, but you know, still. My kids are even interested in this stuff. It's really cool to see. So look at the architecture of this. You come in here and check in. They have little souvenirs in here that are shaped like room keys, like motel keys, and it says Roy's on there and Route 66. It's really, they're really awesome. Just like they're handing you a room key. That was a reflection there. but you kind of get the idea. It looks like a little lobby. How cool is that, man? Look at that. It's just like a little lobby you can go and they have the old machines. Looks like a bar back there. He said back in the day there were a brothel through here and on all kinds of stuff. So pretty phenomenal stuff. And of course there's the cafe. Now in that cafe they shot part of the original Hitcher, like I said, and one of the scenes in there, which is now all just retail displays. But when it was a cafe, back in the day, they had a couple of booths in there, seating, and one of them they told us, and we learned that that's where they sat. The actors, Rutger Hauer and the other younger gentleman, Thomas C. Howell maybe, and they sat in there, and that was the scene. I don't think it was the scene with the finger. I was told or learned by other vloggers actually that it was the scene when he felt threatened by the Hitcher and he had a gun and under the table and tried to shoot it, and the magazine was empty, and the Hitcher was a step ahead of him, and he had the bullets and felt sorry for the kid and put the bullets on the table, and I think he covered, if I remember correctly, I think he covered his eyes with something, so, and then he took off. But that all took place here. We're in Southern California in a little town called Amboy. If you guys have a chance to come check it out, there's nothing around. Little post office there, cold drinks, snacks, souvenirs inside, and a piece of American history. It's definitely worth a drive out here. From Los Angeles, you're probably 3.5-hour drive. We're about 90 minutes from Palm Springs area, so you kind of get the idea. But, all right, I'm going to sign off. We'll hop back out when we're driving. All right, guys, so we left Roy's and on our way back, so that's kind of that. So you guys take care. We'll do another video whenever we have another adventure, okay? We'll talk with you soon.